welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my favorite products from the month of September. It's a tiny bit late, so I apologize. I try my best to get it up by the 1st of the month, but this past month was pretty busy for me. I felt like we had a lot of things like back to back, and then it was just hard to get a video up on time, but better late than never. I know everyone and their mother says this like in every video, but September seriously flew by like nobody's business, but I honestly don't mind because October is hands down one of my favorite months. I feel like that's like when the weather really starts to cool down, at least in Florida, so hopefully Texas gets on that whole bandwagon soon. And this month we're going to be going to the Texas State Fair, which I am so excited about. That may sound lame, but I'm like seriously ecstatic about it. We've actually never taken Landon to a fair. Like he's been to amusement parks and stuff like that, but we've never just gone to like a fair that has, you know, like the animals and the rides and the fair food. So I'm super excited about it, especially since it's like Texas because everything's supposed to be bigger. So I'm hoping this Texas State Fair will like live up to all the hype. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on into my favorites from this month. I'll go ahead and start with what I'm wearing. This necklace here is from Durng.com, which I know I talk about all the time, but it's because it's hands down one of my favorite sites to pick up just like cute little statement pieces at affordable prices. This one here, I believe is called the Snow Bunny Bib, and I really like it. To me, this screams like fall and winter. I feel like this will be so cute in the holiday seasons. The actual chain is kind of like a brass, like burnished gold color, but then all up here, it's just like rhinestones and silver little crystals. But these two pieces here are just really interesting to me. They're like weird, kind of, what is that called? Frosted, but I really like the contrast of it, especially on black. So this has been a go-to piece for me this month. And as always, I will have a coupon code for, I believe, 10% off linked down below for you guys. Sticking with accessories, I just have one more here. These bedazzled headbands, I seriously can't get enough of. I used to not really be a headband person because any one that I tried, even ones that were just like elastic like this, always gave me a headache after like 30 or 40 minutes. Like I could not handle it, and I was really upset because I think it's so cute when you wear like a messy bun, or even if you wear your hair all down and have it teased in the back with a headband. I just really like that. But I got these from bbtstyle.com. A woman named Melissa, she's based out of North Dakota, hand makes all of these, and that's another thing that I love about it. I feel like if I bought this at a store, I may not appreciate it as much, but there's something about like small independent businesses that I love supporting. I don't know, I just feel like it means more. The fact that, you know, like someone at home just sat there and made this and sewed it together just says a lot. So this one, I have one other one. I'm sure I'll have a close-up of them for you guys, but they're seriously so well made and so comfortable. Like there's a whole different price range if you guys are going to prom, homecoming, or if you have a wedding coming up. She has more like fancier headbands, but then she has ones that you can wear every day. So yeah, that's really it for accessories this month. Now we can go ahead and move on to the beauty parts. Okay, the first makeup products I have here will come as no surprise because what would a favorites video be without mentioning at least one makeup peak shadow? Today I have two. These two are ones that were in my separate palette. Like I keep one neutral palette and then one with colors that I don't use as often, and I've been getting in the habit of going to the other palette just because there's so many shadows that I haven't played with enough. And I recently discovered these two, and I'm seriously so obsessed. I wanted to kick myself in the butt for not using them sooner. I'm actually wearing both of these on my eyes right now, and if you guys are curious about this eye look, I will have a video of it coming up either this week or next week. But both of these shadows are from Makeup Geek. The first one I have here is called Moon Dust, and it's a really interesting kind of like grayish taupey brown shadow that has like hints of, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's just my eyes because we all know I'm bad at describing colors, but I swear there's a bit of like a violet hue or something in it. I don't know, it's just a really interesting color. I love wearing this all over my lid, kind of concentrating on the inner and outer corners or just in my crease. It's just a really unique color, and if you guys are working on filling a Z palette of Makeup Geek shadows, I would highly recommend this one. I feel like it's one that you would definitely overlook on the website because it just kind of looks like a slate gray in the pan, but swatched and on your eyes, it's seriously so gorgeous. The other one here is called Brown Sugar. This one I have no idea how I overlooked because we all know I'm obsessed with like kind of burnt brown colors. But I guess I had so many browns in that neutral palette that this one somehow got shifted to the other palette. This color is amazing to use to like smoke out your lower lash line. If you guys are someone who likes it really smoky on your lower lash line and you don't want to use black, this one is seriously so pretty. I feel like this color really kind of brings out the hints of green in my eyes too. I think that's another reason that I love it. But both of these colors have seriously been like go-to this month. Go-tos. Have just been really well loved this month. We'll go with that word. Apparently Apparently I can't speak English today. I have two more eyeshadow products here that I quickly want to mention. This one here is the Sigma palette from the latest collection. I am so mad at my brain right now because I cannot think of the name of that collection. Anyways, the palette itself is called the Brilliant and Spellbinding palette, and this one is easily my favorite palette that Sigma has come out with. I feel like every palette they've continued to like up the quality. This one I'm seriously so in love with. If you guys are interested in seeing a tutorial with this, just go ahead and let me know down below. I think I've pretty much used every color except for this one here. I don't think I've even swatched it yet. It's called Hiatus and it's a bright pink, so we'll go ahead and swatch that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. This shadow here and this one. This was the only shadow that I had a problem with. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these two colorful shadows here. Maybe I shouldn't say for the pink shadow yet because maybe this applies well in the eyes, but swatched it feels exactly like this orange one. And this one I did not care for on the eyes whatsoever. It was really chalky and powdery. I don't know what it was just a total dud. But all the other shadows, minus the pink of course, I've seriously been in love with. I love these two matte shades here. This one is kind of like a camel, like baby poop brown color. And this one is just a really nice kind of like warm Swiss chocolate. I seriously love all of these. They're so smooth, they're really easy to blend and pigmented. So like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing a tutorial on this one, I will definitely do that for you. And then I just have one more Sigma product here that came in that same collection. I'm so frustrated, I cannot think of it. Anyways, this is one of the loose shimmers that came in and it's called Lush. Now, in the fall, I love anything that's like copper or rusty, but I feel like this is different than my other kind of like copper shadows. It does have a coppery tone to it, but it's more of like a super pinky gold. I don't know, it's really hard to describe. You guys will just have to like look at the swatch and name it yourself because we know when it comes to colors it's just not my thing. But this is seriously amazing all over the lid. I wore this with a really like warm deep brown in the crease and it looked amazing. I felt like it really made the pink in this pop out. It's just a super interesting shadow. I really like to use it with a wet flat shader brush. I feel like that's what really brings out kind of that like metallic sheen in it. Okay, so I think that's everything for eyes. We'll go ahead and move on to face. I have two, that's kind of weird, both of them are loose powder products. I actually just showed these in my last haul, but I've had them for a while. I just didn't show them in that haul like up until then. I want to say I got these, was that the very beginning of September or was it in August? No, I think it was the very beginning of September. Both of these are actually recommendations from Laura, and Laura, I freaking love you to the moon and back for these because seriously make my face look pretty darn flawless. So yeah, the first one is the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder, and I have mine in the shade 30 Natural Translucent 2. Whenever you first like just swatch it on your hand, it's super finely milled, so soft. I mean, it almost just feels like, what's that, like rice flour or something, just like incredibly smooth where it just like blends right into your skin. There is a sheen to it, but it's not like you look at your face, you're like, damn, you are glittery. Nothing like that. I feel like that luminosity in this product is kind of what like blurs your complexion and just makes you look flawless. I'm seriously so obsessed. You get so much product in here and there is a powder puff. I've applied it both with a really like dense, fluffy brush and the powder puff. I like both. It just depends like what foundation you're wearing underneath it, but I seriously love this. The other face product I have here is from Laura Mercier, and this is the Mineral Powder and Warm Bronze. At first I was confused because I was like, that looks really shimmery to use all over your face, but even the lighter shades still have that sheen, kind of like the Chanel powder. So now that I think about it, maybe if I got a lighter shade in this, I wonder if it would be a dupe for that, because both do that same thing where they just like blur your complexion and make you look flawless and poreless. Now I kind of do want to try the lighter color of this, but I just got that. Maybe after I run out of that. If you ever go to Sephora, like ask for a brush and apply it onto your face, because swatched on your hand, you're going to look at it and be like, what is Dana talking about? That looks shimmery. I don't want a shimmery bronzer, but I promise when you apply it to your face, it's totally different. Like swatched on your hand and then actually applied to your face, it looks like two separate products. I'm seriously so in love. I can't get enough of it. And I feel like this is another product that will last forever because I don't even twist it open when I use it. I just tap whatever is left on the rim, like into the cap. So I feel like I use the tiniest amount just for my entire face. Now moving on to lip products, I have two. This month and the next coming months are like the time for vampy lips for me. I absolutely love wearing deeper, darker colors in the fall. I have so many that I want to share with you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing like a top 10, maybe even 15, no, that's excessive. Top 10, we'll say. I seriously have so many favorites when it comes to like deep vampy lips. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video like that, just let me know down below. The first one I have here is from NARS. This is one of their new Audacious lipsticks in the shade Bette. This thing is seriously amazing. I feel like this is like the perfect color. If you guys are new to vampy lips and you're kind of scared, there's something about the undertones in this color that I feel like would complement any skin tone, whether you're super, super fair or dark. It's just such a gorgeous, like rich burgundy. I cannot get enough of it. I'm seriously so obsessed. If you guys haven't tried these Audacious lipsticks yet, you're missing out, I'm telling you. They're seriously so creamy. It's almost like too intense, you know what I mean? Like, but in a good way. Like you put it on and you're just like, what is this magic? They're just so pretty. They are pricey, but the packaging and everything, they're magnetic. And then, oh, I should have brought the other one in here. They're magnetic, but then they only magnetize like with another one, like in the direction to spell NARS on the side, which I don't know, I just think that's really cool. People that put that much thought into packaging, I just want to hug because I'm all for like cool packaging. Okay, so there's that. Then the other lip product that I have is from Gerard Cosmetics. This is the lip gloss in Seduction. I think I'm gonna do like a swatch of all of my Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses, like on the lips and on the hands. But this bad boy is amazing. If you guys haven't tried these glosses, they're amazing on their own too. Like you don't have to use it as a topper or anything. Like check it out. Okay, so here's a product and just on its own, it's that opaque and it's a lip gloss. So if you're not someone who's not really crazy about lipsticks, if they feel too heavy on you, this is a good way to go. I really like the consistency of the Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. They're not like sticky, but they have just the right amount of stickiness to where they like stay on your lips and wear comfortably, but not where like if you were to blot your lips, you'd have like strings, like a bat cave coming in and out of your mouth. So there's that. As always, I will have a 25% off discount code down below. Okay, and the last three products I have here are hair care and skincare. I just have one hair care product, so let's go ahead and talk about that guy first. This is from Moroccanoil, and this is from their newest line, which is smoothing. At least I think it's one of their newer lines. I'm pretty sure it is. I tried the volumizing one before and I hated that, so I like swore off Moroccanoil like shampoo and conditioners. I love their styling products, but after trying that one shampoo and conditioner, I was like, ugh, never again. But I think that one didn't work for my hair because I already have dry hair, and I think the volumizing shampoo like kind of dried out your hair a bit just to like really kind of rough up the cuticle to give you that volume, but it made my hair feel like, hey, like I did not care for it at all. But I went ahead and tried this one anyways, and I'm so glad I did. The shampoo is okay, it's nothing life-changing. However, the conditioner is like amazing. The smell lingers for so long. I feel like you don't even have to leave it in your hair that long, and it just like feels so soft, like fresh new baby hair. Like when I wash Landon's hair just with shampoo, his hair just gets like so soft and like not fuzzy, but just feels like a fluffy puppy. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and the last two products I have here are both skincare. I'll go ahead and start off with this one first. This is from Murad. It's the Hydrodynamic Ultra Moisture for Eyes. I have this in the face version too, the face moisturizer. Love that stuff. But for the eyes, I've talked about this so many times. I do have dry under eyes, and before this product, I use the Bobbi Brown Ultra Repair Eye Cream. It's like a really thick moisturizer. I still love that stuff. I've gone through like 2 jars of that, but I think this may replace that, which says a ton because that Bobbi Brown eye mask or eye balm, like I used for years. I was crazy about it and I like did not even bother trying anything else. But this guy is seriously amazing. The consistency is different, it's thinner, but I feel like it's just as moisturizing. If anything, I feel like you have to tug at your eye, like pat it in less than the Bobbi Brown one. The Bobbi Brown's nice, but I do feel like it's thicker and you kind of have to really melt it into your eye, whereas this just like does it instantly. But it's not where it like sucks it in to where you feel like you have to put more. Like it sucks a lot of the moisture in, but then still leaves a little bit at the surface. So it's great to use at the nighttime or during the nighttime. I have used it in the mornings too, but I actually have another one that I prefer more. I think it's like the Essential C eye cream, but this is my go-to at nighttime. I seriously love it. I feel like it's hydrated my eyes a ton. Okay, and the very last skincare item I have here is one that I got in a Mimi box, but I know you can purchase this product individually on the website. I believe the last time I checked it was either $26 or $28 for this one, the cooling version, and then some kind of hair mask. The other 2 products I haven't tried, so I have no idea about, but this one I'm seriously so obsessed with. I think I am gonna go ahead and order that pack just because I want another one of these. This is from the brand Lailly, I'm not sure, it's Lailly, and it's the plus 36.5 steam pore pack. It says it's a hot steam effect, anti-blackhead, moisturizing, sebum and old keratin clean. Basically what this does is like, it's a thermal mask. You put it on, and the 36.5, it says that because it's supposed to like raise your skin's temperature up to 36.5 Celsius, which I think was like 97.5 degrees Fahrenheit. It's seriously so weird. If your skin is really sensitive, or you're just like sensitive to like heat and stuff, then I wouldn't recommend this because it's a pretty intense mask, but I love it. I used this in the bath the other night, and I don't know if it was because like my body was already hot and I like had washed my face with hot water right before, but I put it on, and like normally I'll just do it at the sink, you know, like I'll wash my face and I'll put it on and it's still nice. But there was something in the tub, I swear, like it almost kind of scared me. My face like got that hot. Like it felt like it was just, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. It just gets really warm, but it makes my face feel so clean afterwards. So you put it on and you leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's like a black mask, but it doesn't go on, like it's a totally different texture than like Glam Glow or anything like that. It's more of like it almost just feels like a really thick moisturizer, and it kind of dries, but once again, nothing like Glam Glow where you like pick it off. It's not a mud mask. So you leave it on for the 10 to 15 minutes, and then you rinse it off, and your face still feels like kind of warm, so it feels really good to rinse it off with cold water afterwards. It's just, I don't know, like the hot cold effect just feels so good on your face, and I feel like it really does just open your pores and makes them feel so clean. And I think that pretty much wraps up my favorites from this past month. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!